Third time's a charms. All right. This is Pilates Block Therapy. Unblock pain, trauma, bad postures, emotions stuck in the body, poverty consciousness, unrequited love. Yes, that's what I said. Unrequited love. Unblock all of those things that are holding you back, from loving yourself, from having time to really self care. That's what Pilates block therapy is. Block therapy goes into the fascia and releases trapped emotions, tightness, dis-ease, and more. When you connect it with a Pilates move and bodywork technique, then it goes deeper. I think my voice is better now. I still can't find where my comments are on this uh, new system that I'm doing here, but I guess I don't need it. So we're going to get started with the live stream one more time, and I'm going to show you how to release pain in your knees. Motion is a lotion. Motion is a lotion. Okay, so let's take a little inventory of what your knees look like. Always starting with the left side, bring it up, and let's take a look at how flexible your knee is. I'm doing this on a bench so that you can think about how you can do this on a bed, on the sofa, on a chair. So this is quite flexible. This was my broken leg. This took a lot of time for me to connect with. I really spent a lot of time. So I'm going to do a little healing technique during this segment. All right, let's take a little look at the other side. The right side is always stiffer for me because I spent so much time on the left side and the right arm. So it's like a little crisscross right there. So you can see it's not as flexible, and it feels a little tight, not on the knee, but on my hip. Okay, so the first time I did it with the little small block, the second time I did it with the Totsie pillow, the third time I'm going to do it with the big block, because obviously the universe is challenging me to, out of the nothingness, persevere, stay focused, stay committed. Don't let obstacles be the end of it. Let obstacles be the opportunity to persevere, keep going, and keep your intention and your focus. So that's what I'm doing. So on your left side, making sure that your right foot that's hanging, normally we would bring them both up like this. But because I'm trying to be less aggressive and much more restorative, we're going to let the right leg hang and let it be supported on a block or a Totsie pillow or something. You're going to bend in the left, and we're going to go on the high, because we want to go on the crease of the knee. Right on the crease is where you want to go. We're going to talk about gears and wheels. Pilates is all about the wheel system and the gears. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to release in the hip, releasing the gear forward in the hip. Then we're going to release the gear in the ribs. And I'm going to have to hold that. Then we're going to release the gear in the shoulder. Then I'm going to release my neck gear and my ear gear. And they're two different gears because the neck connects the head and the shoulders. The ear is actually the head. And I'm going to show you in a second how powerful that is. So you're stretching forward almost at a minute, really releasing, holding this block since it's at a different angle there. Breathing into the belly and exhaling. Now, we don't come up with the head first. We come up with the hip wheel, the hip gear. Then we come up with the rib gear. Then we come up with the shoulder gear. This is Pilates therapy, what I'm teaching you. Then we're going to connect with the neck. Here's my neck gear, and then my ear gear. Now, here's real important. Most people always, when I tell them to get up, they stand like this and they look up in the ceiling. That's great, looking up to God, wonderful. But you want to look up into the horizon, because when you look up, you rib flare. So when you come in to the ear wheel where it's on the horizon with your eyes, it's your ear wheel. The neck wheel is pulled back, connecting with the shoulder, and you're relaxed that way. You want to take a look right now. See how you are looking. Are you forward? Are you down because of tech neck? Are you straight? Okay, now let's turn to the left. Gearing down, hip wheel, rib wheel, shoulder wheel, neck wheel, ear wheel. And so you can see here's my neck and then here's my ear. See the difference in that? Really releasing there. Taking a deep breath into the belly and exhale. And then coming back up. Hip wheel, rib wheel, shoulder wheel, neck. Here's my neck. And then here is my ear. Neck, ear, neck, ear. All right. Now we're going to go to the opposite side. I talk so much. We're just going to go down just for a second to stretch it. And then release. Okay, take the block off and look at how much your hips are opening. Your hips are related to your power as a woman, or if you were a man, your power as a man. Because I mostly work with women, I'm gearing in with that. If you're a man, I can tell you separately, but I'm going to gear this towards women. So power as a woman to be successful, as a woman to be successful intimately in relationships. This is in your hips, but that affects your knees. So if you've got glitchy knees, most likely it's your hips. So let's switch over and we'll talk more about that another time. So bring that in and let's get this on the edge right there. So you can see right on the edge, and let's get the timer in. So again, hip wheel, and I'm going to turn really to the right. Rib wheel, shoulder wheel, neck wheel, and ear wheel, and releasing. And as you're releasing, I want you to send love to your knees. I want you to say, thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. And I'm sorry. I want you to say those three things. And as you're saying thank you, think about all the things you're thankful for. As you say I love you, think about all the things you love about your knees. When you say you're sorry, think about the things that you disconnected from your knees. And you're talking, your brain is talking to your knee, telling your knee what it is to move. Because remember, motion is lotion, right? And then we're going to come up. Hip wheel, rib wheel, shoulder wheel, neck wheel, ear wheel. We're going forward. Hip wheel, rib wheel, shoulder wheel, neck wheel, ribs. The wheels are real important in dynamics of motions, in motions and movements and flexibility, in connection, in balance. Taking a deep breath and exhale and coming back up. All right, we're going to do a little bit of technique that I did. I told you a little bit earlier right there. So you always want to start with, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I forgot about you. I'm sorry I didn't pay attention to you. I'm sorry that I was arrogant. I'm sorry I was so busy. Please forgive me for not connecting. Please forgive me for not listening. Please forgive me for not knowing what I could do for you. Thank you for being strong. Thank you for being healed. Thank you for taking me on my journeys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you for supporting me. I love you for taking me forward in my journey. I love you for being flexible and strong. I love you for being pain free and healthy. I love you for being healthy. I love you for being healthy. That is what you have to really do when you're injured, when you're healing some trauma, some emotion that causes pain. Pain stuck in the body is emotions that are repressed. And when you know what those emotions mean, depending on what part of the body, you can release it. You can release it by breathing into it. So let's go forward. Breathe into that pain. Feel the pain. Feel the tightness. Feel what it's trying to tell you. Inhale and then exhale, coming forward. Taking that off. All right. So I'm going to put both of these down for a second and then just see what my legs feel like. Stretch it out. All right, stretch it out. So you're on your sofa, you're on your bed, you could be on the floor. I'm going to try to do at least 6 of these back to back. I'm going to bring up my massage table as well, pretend that's my bed. This is my sofa that I'm on. Let's bend it and let's see what we got. And that feels really amazing. Now pay attention to when you're bending. Are you over here with your neck up in the sky? Are your ribs flaring? Pull it in, pull that wheel in and come back. Sit on your sit bones. See what that does to this. When I'm in my core here, that pulls this up a little bit. All right, let's switch to the other side and see. So let's exaggerate. We're like all forward watching or tech neck like this on the damn computer. So let's correct that. Coming back with the head connected over the shoulders, the ribs over the hips, and we're allowing the hip to go down. Allow yourself to move forward towards excellence. Crisscrossing for a minute, see what you got there. My favorite thing to do is sit on a block because that really connects your core, your pelvic floor, your sit bones, and guess what it does right here? It releases. Okay, say you can't bend both knees like that. All right, keep your little support there. Bend it this way because you're getting an angle. We're all about the triangles. Here is your pelvic floor in a triangle. Pilates core. Let me talk to you real quickly and then we're going to go. I'm going to leave. Okay. Pilates core starts right here in your pelvic floor. So you squeeze it, you lift it, you squeeze it, you pull it. So squeeze, lift, squeeze, squeeze, and pull. That's Pilates core. Truth is my name. Sat Nam. That's what that means. Truth is your name. What is your name? Truth is your name. Speak that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. And again, everything is meant to be the way it is. If it's glitchy this time, it's what it is. I'll do it again and again and again because I am persevering towards excellence. Truth is my name.